Yo, what's up people, it's SiNz here, and welcome to the first in this new series, as my commander is about to say. Yes, I hope you like what I did there. This new series is going to be called SiNzsational, and I'm going to be bringing you videos of me doing good in my tanks, any of them that could be. So this first game is going to be on Erlenberg, commonly known as Derpenberg or Kampenberg, for those of you who like this map about as much as I do. It's not too bad. Sometimes it's just the way that it plays out. If there's too many tank destroyers, it just becomes really campy and really boring, and whoever tries to go over the bridge first normally gets destroyed and the other team win. Or it plays out for a really boring draw because nobody pushes over. But that's not what happened on this game. So my first shot there on the move goes into the T-54's side. I'm aiming at his lower plate here, but that shot bounced. His return shot takes out my optics, and the T-21 shot bounces off me as well. I was aiming for the side of his tank there again, but I think as he pulled back, my shot must have bounced off his upper glacis at an extreme angle. But I'm bouncing all the return shots, so it's no biggie. I penned his lower plate there, and then I think that 4502A must have penned mine. So I'm going to swing around the hill here and try and get side shots into some of these tanks. If I'm only showing my turret, I shouldn't take much damage in return. And am I going to hit the T-21? Yes, I am. Don't take any return fire, that's always a bonus. So my friend pulls up to the right of me. I'm going to let him take that hill because he's got better gun depression than I have. And I'm going to swing around the other way and see what I can do. So moving up here to support the Tiger. T-21 comes forward again, I'm not sure why, but took him out. Which is always good. Scouts are always good to take out as early as you possibly can because they play a much larger role towards the end of the game, I find. The T-71 came forward there and also got himself killed, so I'm not really sure what they were doing. And I'm going to try and move up here to see if I can get some more side shots into them. That's a Tiger 88 down there, as well as a 4502A and a Super Pershing. And it looks like they have a T-29 behind them. And another tank destroyer. I think that was the AT-7, because there was a Rheinmetall Borsig up there as well, but he's not spotted yet. The T-21 moves forward to the left of me, and he spots the Rheinmetall just as I move up now. So I stopped to take a shot at these guys. The Rheinmetall is the obvious target for me because it doesn't have any armor and it has a big gun. His return shot bounces off my turret, which is great. He's probably the biggest threat to me over there. And I try and get a shot on the T-25AT, but he just moves down the hill at the right time. Looking at my mini-map, I can see that the Super Pershing has pushed around the corner and is attacking the Tiger. So I'm going to pull back and support these guys. And I come flying down the hill. And my shot just misses the Tiger 88. But now I've got their flanks. The Tiger 88's not even bothering to turn, and I can shoot and kill him easily. I've easily outmaneuvered the T-26C4 Super Pershing, so I can get shots into his side and rear too. Artillery hits him, I get behind him and take a shot and kill him. T-29's now one hit for me. I think he must have penned me in my lower glacis there, but I take him out on the move. Moving up the hill to take out the T-25AT, I can just get a shot on him and he's gone as well. And I'm looking for that Borsig again. I'm not sure if he moved. I'm sure I saw him in the combat messages a few minutes ago. Yep, he's there. I was unlucky not to hit him, but it was on the move. So you can never really rely on where that's going to go. But the T54 has been great on the move for me. And AT7 hits me as I come up the hill. I track him. I should have turned away from him there, but I turn into him. He tracks me. I shoot him in his cupola. He's still tracked. I can get behind him. And this is for a top gun, which is nice. Doesn't roll high enough to kill him in one shot, so it's going to have to be two. And my ally kindly lets me take the shot. And AIS is getting hit by all sorts, and I take the last shot and I get him. So 7 kills for me. That was a great game on Erlenberg. I wasn't expecting it to play out like that. But that was quite an intense fight. Let's see how I did. So yeah, 64,000 silver, 2,700 XP. The Devastator medal for 7 kills. The Sniper medal and the Steel Wool medal. And the Top Gun medal as well, which is always nice. Lots of different ribbons. And how much damage did I do? So 3,700 damage, 2,700 spotting damage. My ally did 3,900 damage. So yeah, it was a good game for us. And that's that. So, moving on to the next game. This was a tier 10 game on port. I am running in my E50M. And my 3 buddies are running in their Batchats. Batchat platoons are very dangerous. Especially when they have good single fire support, such as an E50M or a T62A. I'd probably say that the T62A is a better support tank for them to have due to its DPM, and it will probably keep up with the Batchats more than the E50M. But it doesn't really matter. The E50M has better armor than the T62A, and is a lot better. Maybe not a lot better, but it's a good support / sniper tank. But it's also very good at brawling on maps like Port, which is what we're on now. And you're going to see me brawling and side scraping later on in this video, or in this replay even. I tried coming up the bridge to see if I could get any initial spots off, but the Lorraine 40T spotted me before I could light anyone on their team up. I did take coated optics off of my E50M, so that's probably why I didn't see anything there. I run a vertical stabilizer on mine now instead. It was nice running optics on this tank, but I do have recon and situational awareness trained on this already with my crew. So I do have a bonus from that anyway, and I much prefer having the accuracy bonus that a vertical stabilizer provides. So I'm kind of umming and ahhing about where to go here. We haven't really spotted anything coming over this way yet, and I'm just making a mess of my decisions here. Thinking, oh, I'll go this way, and then I turn around and go the other way and repeat the process. But I'm going to make my way over to the far western side. Over here, there's a little position that I like to take, as I said, that allows me to side scrape against the tanks coming up trying to cross the railroad. As you can see, the enemy team are trying to do that right now. So I pull up in my position. I don't actually side scrape straight away, which is pretty bad, but I get away with it as nothing's able to hit me. And this is exactly how you should be side scraping in this tank. The Waffle was firing at me. See, he wasted 2 shells there. He damaged my tracks on the first one and tracked me on the second. Then take a shot from, I think that was the T110E5, but I may be wrong. That was actually aimed at the Waffle even, but I think that there was a tank in front of him which I couldn't see, and it bounced off him. And you see I'm bouncing all these shots here, that's all getting eaten by my tracks, or by my side armor, it's just bouncing off. It's a shame that it doesn't show us on our version how much potential damage we could have received, because it would have been pretty high for me in this game. And that was the M103 penetrating my turret. So, you know, props to him for aiming in the correct place. If you do come across an E50M side scraping, one of the best places to hit it is in the turret if you can, as you'll most likely penetrate, as he did. I hit the ammo rack on the E100 there. It's a shame that it didn't detonate. I do have Deadeye on my E50M crew, so that would have been a nice addition. But you see, nobody's taking shots at me here because they know they're not going to do any damage, and I'm just able to keep popping around the corner, putting shots into him. The waffle, my side, eats the shell again, and then again off the M103. So of all of the hits that I've taken, I've only actually been penetrated once. It's kind of unlucky not to penetrate the E100 there, but they do have large tracks on the side. I was aiming for the inner drive wheel, but it didn't go through. And it looks as if the Lorraine is rushing around to try and get me. So I do take evasive action to anticipate his maneuver here. I'm side scraping on the corner again, hiding my lower glacis, which is exactly what you want to do in this tank. I get a shot into him, I track him, he's missing his shots, he repairs his tracks and backs up, because he knows I'm going to be reloaded. So he's fired 2 shells. I imagine he may be going for a reload right now. But my friends in their back chats have pushed forward. I've got lovely rear shots on the E100's fat ass. So I stick a shell into him. Stick another one into him, but that one, I wasn't fully aimed, so unfortunately, I think it veered left and didn't go in. The E3 finally penetrates me, but our artillery takes him out. So thank you, Mr. M5355. Hate on artillery a lot, but when they help you out, it's a godsend. Lorraine misses a shot again. He did get one shot into my rear when I wasn't paying attention because of the E3. I get 2 shots into him. He comes around trying to rush me. Bounce the shot and finish him off, which is lovely. So sitting on 11 hits right now. 10 critical hits too, which is nice. Get another shot into the E100's fat ass, and then my bat chat friends take him out. Now if it wasn't for that E3 penetrating me, I'd still have a lot of health right now. And this is something that you'll see, at least it's been something that I've been seeing more commonly on port recently, is that when the enemy team are losing, there's this little area over on the western side that they can get in, where you have to go in and get to them. And I can understand why they do it, but you would imagine that hopefully this area will be taken out of the map so that this can't happen. If this does happen, I advise you to just go ahead and cap. And the C100 next to me is adamant that I'm going to die. He wanted to push me out in front of that E100, which is not what I wanted. So I've got 2 shots through the E100's drive wheel. He must have used his repair kit earlier in the game because he's still sat there. Jaegeru gets a hit into him, and then I get the kill. And my buddy Command's in front of me. He's feeling brave in his bat chat. He wants to get that damage done. And once again, Mystery 100 is pushing me out. Thank you very much for that. And now he's got me sideways on. Kind of lucky not to die there. And I penetrated the T110E5's machine gun turret on the top of his turret. The Command's just ate a shell from the waffle in his tracks. He's really trying his luck here. And I'm definitely not going out there because I'm definitely going to die if I do. And he eats another shell to his tracks. Probably the luckiest bat chat I've ever seen. Takes a hit. He's only got a few shells left. That waffle. His tracksuit, another hit. We are capping at the same time. The artillery hits him, but the waffle's reloading. Bat chat still doesn't die. Lucky bat chat. E100 kills the waffen. And then it's just the artillery left. And he goes down too. But at least he went down fighting. So, you know, props to him for doing what he did. I'll see how much damage I did there when it loads up shortly. That was a really good game for our team. 66,000 silver, 4,700 experience, although it was doubled. I earned the sniper medal, steel wool medal again. I didn't get a top gun in this one, but lots of ribbons as per usual. 6,000 damage. It was a very good game for me. My teammates also had decent games, and yeah, that was a it'd be interesting to know how much damage I took there, but you know what you gonna do. So this time it's a tier 8 game on Arctic region. We are platooned in the IS-6 tier 8 premium Russian heavy tank. And we were having fun in this tank all night. We platooned in it for, I think it was about 19 games in a row, and we didn't lose a single match. So that's always dope. And this particular game was good for me, although my teammate AGR was moaning at me at the end, and you'll see why. But it was still a good game. So our team are going the way that we were intending to go at the start of the match, and nobody was really going the other way, so we thought it was our duty to turn around and head that way. Our tactics for the whole night were basically just YOLO, and it paid off every single time. This is why 5-man platoons are OP, especially when you all communicate together. And you're all in a premium tank, so you have preferential matchmaking. You can really easily dominate the opposition. Even in tier 9 games where we were facing Conquerors and M103s and E75s, nothing was really stopping us. So yeah, we're charging up the eastern side of the map here, and you can see things are getting busy already. Got an Indian panzer coming around trying to flank us, but you know, there's strength in numbers, and this is what we have been doing all night. It didn't matter anything that we came across. It was just Stalin, Russian tanks are better than you kind of attitude. This Panther 2, his upper glacis was angled down, so I was able to penetrate it on the move. And everything bouncing off us, taking out the Indian Panzer as well. So I fired 3 shots, 3 kills. So if any of you are wondering why my teammates moan at me at the end, that's a good hint. Took out the T-44 with 1 shot too. So I'm on 4 kills already. 4 shots, 4 kills. We're concentrating on the Caernarvon, but I decided to shoot the Hellcat just to take him out of the equation. And as you can see, nothing can stop 5 IS-6s. Pretty sure the T-28 gets a hit on me, but I'm unsure. Did he or didn't he? No, I don't think he did. And we were just firing on the move for the whole night. Seeing if we could pull off lucky shots. I got a really lucky shot on an M4 Sherman in one of the games that we were in earlier in the night. So I'm definitely going to be featuring that in an upcoming video. sometime down the line. You can see I hit the lever there on the move. Very lucky in these tanks. Russian tanks, not known for their accuracy standing still, let alone moving. But Stalin was with us. Especially commands. He had some crazy shots earlier in the night. 88's bouncing off, not even posing a threat. If you're thinking about getting an IS-6, it is available in the tech tree. It's definitely worth buying. If you and your friends get a hold of this, this is the kind of stuff that you can get up to. I got a lot of replays of this from the night, and I may show those at some point. Doing that pit maneuver on the SU there, implying some modern tactics to an old school era. And yeah, I'm not sure how many kills I'm on now. 6 or 7. Don't know if any of you have been counting. Here's another good shot coming up when I get around this corner. Auto aimed on the lever, straight through the back of his hull. Man, it is crazy what you can do in these things. I took my time to aim the shot here. This was for the Radley's medal. So that's 8 kills right there. Now I'm screaming to my teammates, there's 2 tanks left. Let me get that Pools medal. I've only got one of them. They're all holding their fire on this T-28. One of them hits him, and then another one hits him. So cheers, fellas. Thanks for that. Would have loved my second Pools there, but you know, it's cool. They're all laughing in the chat at this point. But I'm on 8 kills. I've got 11 damaging hits. So when you do the math on how much damage this gun does per shot, it's not a bad amount of damage for any game. And once again, I'm saying, come on. I need to get my 9th kill. Let me at least get 9. You robbed me of my Pools. I only got one of them in my Sherman Jumbo. Having one in the IS-6 would have been sweet. He's a 1 hit for me. I load HE to ensure I'm just going to hit him and kill him. Wolf saying, yeah, don't worry. I'm going around this corner. I'll take the hit for you. IS-3 shoots at commands and Wolf goes, nope. No 9 kills for you today. I swear, man, if friendly fire was activated. Nah, I'm kidding, Wolf. But yeah, 8 kills. It was a hell of a fun game too. One of many of the night. 73,000 silver earns, 2,500 XP. Got the Reaper medal, crucial contribution too. Devastator again for 7 kills. Radley's for 8 kills. And of course the Top Gun as well. Ribbons as always. And I did 2,056 damage. And AJ was going, kill stealing like a boss. Still. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. The first in the SiNzsational series. I will be looking to do more of these in the future. Hopefully I will actually have some good games so I can bring more to you. If you did like this video, please do hit the like button. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Peace.